What's up, YouTube land? This is Dragonic Studios. This is Tyler speaking, and to my left is
Lucas, aka Donald.
Donald.
Donald Cleveland. I can introduce myself.
No, I'm Donald Cleveland.
Oh,
You're
wait,
Leslie
that's right.
Chesapeake.
I say your name so much I think it's my name.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
And we have
masturbation.
And not masturbation. We got Grandpa in the in the recording booth. He's drinking some vodka and taking his Sinestra. By the way, do not take Sinestra with alcohol.
Ah, man, that's good. Don't forget your daily dose of 3 shots a day every hour.
2 shots of vodka. Glug, 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 glug. Anyway, enough bullshit aside. You know what I'm excited for, Lucas? Stop making moist sounds. Lucas, you know what I'm excited about?
Glug! Peanuts.
No, not peanuts. Squid Game Season 3, baby!
Squid Game Season 3 coming to a theater near you.
God, I would sit from start to finish, no cigarette breaks. If they did every single episode, it's gonna be.
You would kill yourself before you, like, cigarette.
No, I would just steal your vape. He vapes in movie theaters, guys.
You don't have to tell them that. You don't have to tell them that.
Okay, but anyway, we're getting to Squid Game Season 3 predictions.
Squid Game gooning sessions.
No Season 3 predictions. We did gooning sessions last time.
Who wants to goon with Lucas and Tyler?
Leave a like. Anyway.
Leave a like. Subscribe if you want to goon with Lucas and Tyler.
Oh my god. Now I don't know. Now if we get subscribers, I don't know if they genuinely like our content or just want to goon with us. We don't tandem goon. No to-doomin.
To-doomin.
Not tandem gooning. Gooning with a buddy. You know what? We've talked about masturbation long enough. Let's get into the main video. So we have this first image. Let me zoom out. And we got a coffin being dragged into the bunk area. Now,
we already know who it is.
Yeah, it's Giyun. But why do you think they just left him in a coffin?
Why do you think they didn't kill him off? That's a better question.
It's to teach him a lesson because he's like.
They killed his best friend in front of him.
Yeah, I saw the episode, jackass.
Oh yeah. Oh.
What?
Squid Game Season 2 spoilers, people. So
yeah,
if you don't want to get spoiled,
then don't go on this channel.
Yeah, why are you watching this? Why would you be watching this?
Why would you watch Season 3 predictions when you haven't even watched the first season? God, impatient as ass.
The second season.
I mean,
I'm going to blow my fucking brains out.
Don't do it. You're a genuinely good friend, and I don't want you to commit suicide. Oh no. Yeah, but like I think the game organizers put him in a coffin and drug him back to the barracks just to be like, hey, look what all you caused. I mean, we could have shot you, but we just brought you here, and look at all the destructions you caused. You've done this. We're just trying to promote nice sportsmanlike conduct here, but you want to have a damn rebellion against the entire game organizers, man. So yeah, what do you think the scene's gonna be like? I think all the people that wanted to stay are going to like gang up on them. And just be like, yeah, and just be like, hey, F you, fuck you, screw you. Yeah, you caused all that bloodshed. We ain't gonna get our wand. We need our wand.
I doubt it.
No wand for you.
Are you serious? I want my wand. Give me my wand.
You're gonna be in debt forever. No wand.
I need my wand.
Okay.
Give me my wand.
We've been rambling on this slide or picture for like 4 minutes now. Let's move on to the second one. Player 303.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Why did you take a screenshot of it then?
I don't know. It was reflexes. But this is a shot. They're all confused about what.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah, what's going on? See other people in the corner. I think this is like not even 30 minutes after the rebellion took place, because they're just sitting like, oh, what's going on? Or no, is that a trans character?
No.
Oh. By the way, do you know in Thailand, those trans people got such a big boo? That's a reference to one of the scenes in season 2. By the way, if you're trans, subscribe. We don't discriminate on this channel, and unless you insert Marvel Rivals joke.
Captain America.
Yeah, we're not transphobic, but if you're a trans person that plays Captain America, then Lucas is definitely transphobic.
No. I literally played him less than.
Then
10
why did you
minutes
say?
ago.
We're digressing. We're digressing.
I'm gonna digress all over your face.
You know what? I'm gonna digress all over your PS5.
I'm gonna pee on my bits.
Or you should have gone to the bathroom before stepping foot in the recording studio. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a studio, guys.
Total studio. That's bitches. We got bitches in the studio. Easy E, Gucci Mane. Fuck y'all. You ain't got shit on our studio. We got bitches that
lying.
give us the Nestra when we have
Stop
our bird.
lying.
Yeah. Our studio consists of my phone propped up against his PS5.
Well, like goon.
No, he's not gooning. He's playing some random Dragon Ball game, but that's not to the point.
Dragon Ball Z. Jokan battle.
Oh. Next. We're going. Okay, so this is a really interesting room. I think this is a lobby to one of the games. Like they're just sitting in the lobby. Yeah.
Either that kind of looks like a free for all, or I don't know.
You know how fun airsoft would be if we played red light, green light?
That would be really fun.
Yeah. That would be scary as hell though.
I farted.
You farted? Oh my god. Oh god. It smells awful. Thank God YouTube doesn't have smell-o-vision yet. Or else.
You took that joke from somebody.
Yeah. Literally, like half of the people that I watch on YouTube made that joke.
I didn't even fart that bad. It doesn't even stink that bad.
I have super sensitive smelling.
No, you don't.
Some barbecue is being barbecued 3 houses down. Let's go rob them.
Food!
By the way,
You know my fat ass loves me some good eat.
you're not that big. You're more tall than you are fat.
If I was any shorter, I'd be more like extremely obese.
You would be Rowley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Rowley wasn't even that big.
I'm sorry, but my favorite scene in the movie, in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie, is when they throw the football at the tricycle and he just goes flying.
That was a really funny scene, yeah.
Then he tries to get some other kid to do it, and he's just like, nah, Greg, I seen what you did to Rowley. Rowley was a true G for that,
Yeah.
for just saying, fuck off, Greg. Oh my god. By the way, little known fact about the actor who played Greg Heffley. He killed his mom with a shotgun in Canada.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
It was a different person. It wasn't Greg.
You know what? I'll look it up and I'll correct it in the comments after we get this posted.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this is a games hall. A lot.
Yeah. Me too.
Like, but see, do they have the boxes? They don't have their boxes in their hand because later on in the trailer they're handed boxes. And if this was like the lobby, if this is like the prep area, then why don't they have their boxes? Why aren't they readying up?
Why aren't you doing
Stop. You know, we talked about 2 minutes solid about gooning and masturbation.
it? Yeah, so we guys think you guys should show us your
No.
naughty boys.
Okay, P-Diddles.
Show us your bad part.
Oh my god, thank God we don't have an inbox. Or like a Discord or something.
Yeah.
If we get flooded with nudes, it would be the saddest porn site ever.
We should have a Discord. Y'all guys want to join it? You guys want us to make a Discord?
The regular one is free, but the gooning one is like $2.99 per month. We'll get on that. We'll get our top tech guys to get on that.
To just produce massive amounts of
Pornography, yes.
That's disgusting.
You know what's also disgusting?
Not being allowed to goon.
Yeah, right on, brother. But, let's get on to the next image. Okay, we have a gumball machine. Now, the community, the Squid Game community, has already decided...
I think it's going to deal their fate.
It's their team selection. It's not a Gashapon or a capsule machine to where it's just like, ooh, the next game is going to be Mystery Wish. All players must select a gumball from the gumball machine and open it. I get $1 million. I got fried chicken.
Please look up the
YouTube poop. Guyun wants fried chicken.
It's very, very funny
It's
if it's
stupid.
not overused.
Yes.
And every single day that you talk to your best friend.
We gotta find a good running joke, not gooning. No. No. Fried or lubed gooning.
Gooning lubricated.
Oh my god, Brazzers game unlocked. Gooning lubricated. 2. Reloaded. The goon continuum. Actually, no. Yeah, this is, I think this game is either team on team deathmatch.
Oh, it's gotta be teams because
Yeah.
somewhere, I don't know if you screenshotted it, but they had vests on.
Yeah.
Like what they did with the glass bridge.
Hey, it might be later on that you see that. I don't know. Okay, predictions. Do you think the gumballs are edible, or do you think they're hard plastic and can be used as a weapon in the arena?
Is it close up? Are those like big gumballs or?
I've got big balls. By the way, check out that TikTok or that YouTube short. Yeah.
We should get a TikTok. We need to make We need to make platforms. We need to have a profile. We need to advance.
Yeah. Advanced. Yeah, but.
Advanced gooning. Advanced gooning.
You see, Batman. You nearly adopted the goon.
I was born from gooning.
Raised by gooning.
I was the gooniest of them all. Oh.
Dude, that movie was so awesome.
I've never seen it.
Have you seen any of the...
DC movies? No.
No. I was gonna say any of the Dark Knight movies, but...
There's been one DC movie that I watched recently.
Please tell me it's not
good.
Green Lantern.
Dude, you have to be... I've seen that movie. That movie was... I did see Batman versus Superman.
That was... I didn't see Batman versus... You should see Dan Schneider's cut.
For that movie?
No, Justice League. The Dan Schneider cut for the Justice League is really good.
Cut.
By the way, we just
Isn't it like 6 hours? 7 hours?
It's 4 hours.
That's a long ass movie. I ain't sitting there.
Do you know tangent? Speaking about alternate movie cuts, do you know apparently there's a 7-hour cut of the Phantom Menace, and I don't know because I don't know if it's real because Hayden Christensen, the guy who played Luke.
Dude,
or Anakin,
we're talking about Squid Game. How did we get to
Star Wars and Hayden Christensen and different movie cuts? Yeah. But to my question, do you think those gumballs are edible? Because
is it close up?
Yeah, it is close up or it could be forced perspective. Because if look, the guards are obviously standing to the side, and he's.
Wait, go back. Zoom in on the gumballs.
Gumball. No.
Those are edible.
They're small. They're small
Yeah,
because
they're
when you see the guys hold them, they're about the size of a golf ball or a deck of Bakugan. Subscribe if you like Bakugan. Okay.
Subscribe.
Next, it's just the hand turning the machine. I theorize it is it's the trans person. Oh my God! What do you think? What do you think?
You're theorizing the fact that somebody turning the
knob
is.
I gotta take a sip of my drink, or else this is gonna be a Squid Game discussion while coughing. But hold on, what do you think? I think not Sabiuk, because Sabiuk was in the last scene, last season. What do you think is gonna happen to that trans person that was in the Marine? Because basically,
I think since how big of a main character that person is, he won't die.
you think they will they'll just hide the magazines and the gun under the bed?
I think they're gonna go for another revolution, rise up against them again.
Yeah, like when they least expect it.
Maybe. Or, because how'd they do it the first time
Okay, so when the riot happened, Giyun and like 2 or 3 other people, or like 4 or 5 other people, played dead, and Giyun managed to kill a guard and get his gun and kill all the other guards, and all the other players in the revolt got their guns. But the trans character actually has all their she has like they, he, whatever. We don't discriminate here. And unless you drink Pepsi Cola. We hate Pepsi drinkers. We want them to die. Deport all the Pepsi drinkers, don't deport all the Mexicans.
I think Pepsi is better than Coca-Cola.
I think this friendship is over.
That's my personal opinion, buddy.
Yeah, your personal opinion.
You think
this is Trump's America, buddy. Your opinion don't count.
Don't you dare bring up Trump's fucking America, bro.
Oh my God. If Squid Game ever has a place in America, has a season in America, I want Donald Trump to guest star as a VIP or the front man.
Oh yeah, aren't they bringing back VIPs?
Yeah, that's in here.
Alright, go.
But
next one.
hold on, my point being that back to the whole trans character.
This is just us talking.
Yeah.
This is like, we're not a podcast. And if we had a podcast,
that would be a lot
nobody
more
would watch.
coherent than
Nobody
this.
would fucking watch it.
Okay, do you like our? Well, we have 19 subscribers. They like our podcast.
Well, some of them are family members. Most of them are family members.
Yeah, but there's like a good 13, 14 people that aren't family members. And unless my dad just slept around a bunch of times. But yeah, the trans character, she has like 10 or 11
Have you
magazines.
been fucked by Scott Santee?
Dox my dad, why don't you?
It's okay, he's in prison, so they're not going.
He's getting fucked.
Did he say that?
I don't know. I cut off contact with him.
Why?
Subscribe if you want to hear the full story about why I cut off contact with my dad while he's in jail.
Alright, next.
No, my point. No, we're getting past the trans character.
Take it off. Thank you.
Ow! It's right there now. Okay.
Take it off. Throw it away.
Okay, it's thrown away. So, we got one character with a crap load of ammo and a crap load of and with one gun.
They took him. There's no way they didn't.
I think they're like you can just spray and pray. There's bound to be some like if you I don't know. Like, couldn't you just switch it to full auto?
Would you feel it?
But that's beside the point, Lucas. But like, couldn't you just full auto it and just like spray and pray all the guards down?
Yeah, but they have guns as well.
Or do you think they're going?
Or
do you think
that's
she's
the
going?
thing? They have guns too.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't you think it's fair that they? Do you think the headmaster would think that it's fair?
The front man.
The front.
Or actually, technically, it's the game
fucking
marshal.
Thing,
No,
bro.
the front man hosts death games. The headmaster is the head teacher of a school.
Goons.
Wrong kind of school.
The headmaster goons to the children.
Oh my
we
God.
need to take him out.
You know that's probably 90%. A good chunk of what you said was true going on in the UK probably. Because the headmaster has in the office has all of the security camera feeds. I don't know. That's dark. We're moving on to the next clip.
Finally.
It's been 20 minutes. Okay, we have the VIPs. Do you think they're going to be the same VIPs from season 1?
I feel like it would be different.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be different, definitely.
Because in the context of the the lore and the world. The lore. Sorry, game theory reference. This is Goon Theory.
Goon Theory with Lucas and Tyler.
No, not Goon Theory. But in the world of Squid Game, there's 3 or 4 other games, like events, not like games in the actual week that the Squid Game takes place in. There's been I don't know what you would call them, tournaments, because it was the first season came out in 2020. And when COVID hit, everybody started watching right around 2021. Then it went on hiatus for about 2 years, and it released in 2023. So there's been 2 or 3 Squid Games that have already been Squid Gamed, or played. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. So I think they're going to be new. I think they're going to be new VIPs.
Oh yeah, obviously. Obviously.
But look at that set. I wish my dining room was that nice. Looks like they're. What do you think they're eating? What do you think they're eating? I think they're eating
some Korean meal.
Probably a fancy Korean meal.
Why would it be fancy?
Because they're VIPs.
They're VIPs.
I just noticed that she's holding a cocktail in her hand.
I'm holding a cup.
No. Hold on. If you were VIP and you were watching Squid Game, would you get drunk off your ass and watch it?
Yeah. I would be laughing every 5 seconds.
Could you imagine, if there was a Squid Game Junior and the parents got to watch? And there's one dad that's the football dad. It's you call that red light, green light? That fucking dude got shot. Do you want to be like that? Front man, put my son in the game. Dad, you're not the front man. I don't know. That's just my little tangent.
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
Look at that kid. He pushed over 4 or 5 people. They got eliminated. What do you want to earn that 38.3 billion you won? Or do you want to go home in a coffin? Actually, what do you think they do with all the ashes of the dead players? I think they just flush them down the toilet.
Why? Why would they? They have an incinerator.
They have a
They probably just leave them in the incinerator.
Then the ash will build up.
Can't you burn ashes?
Lucas? Okay, ash is what remains after all fuel has been depleted from the fuel source. It's literally depleted fuel. Can you use uranium when it's been depleted? No. Yes, you actually can. They put it in bullets, and it's fucking terrible.
They put ashes in bullets?
No, they put depleted uranium in bullets. Yeah. Awkward silence.
What if they didn't do that?
You know what? We'll get the Geneva Accords updated. No uranium bullets.
What if they didn't?
But yeah. So the VIPs you see in the scene, and there was 4 originally in the first season, weren't they?
There was a lot. I think there was like.
No, there was 3.
Wait, do they even have the golden masks on?
Yeah, they do. If I zoom in on this one, he's wearing.
That's one VIP.
He's wearing a gay ass bull mask. I think that's Howie Mandel. Oh my god. What if Howie Mandel is a part of the Illuminati and he watches like this death games for real? Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of scary to think.
And if you were at those death games, you just look up at like the spectator area and you're just like, hey, it's Howie Mandel. I watch you on Deal or No Deal.
Wait, why are you here?
That guy's annoying. I want him shot. No deal. Yeah. By the way, our main boy, the detective, was almost raped by and molested by a man.
Yep. You aren't wrong about that.
That's my favorite scene in the show when he grabs his balls and fucks him up.
I don't remember anything from season 1.
That's because you have the attention span of a goldfish.
That's because your mom.
Hey, don't you say anything of my mom's watching this, so if you
Love
want
you,
to...
Michelle. Love you, Michelle.
I love you, Mom.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Your son's safe.
And I love Mitzi. Just shouting out Mitzi.
Mitzi's my mom, guys.
Yeah. Are you sure about that? Tune in.
Wait.
We're getting a DNA test.
How does that work?
We're good.
How the fuck?
Well, did you watch? I mean, you could be adopted. Did you watch the actual birth of you?
No, but they used to keep recordings.
Gross. I'm sorry. I do not want to watch you get birthed.
I'll watch you get birthed any day.
I think my mom has a videotape of that.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, tangent's over. Okay, our next scene.
Gi-hoon!
Yeah, Gi-hoon. I just noticed that.
Dead guy.
Yeah, dead guy. So Gi-hoon's
Oh,
one...
wait! He must have had to kill that person.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like a gulag situation from like Call of Duty maybe? They throw 2 random people in a room.
Yeah.
And then they have to fight each other. Maybe.
I think that... Yeah, that could, because everybody's thinking it's a team deathmatch. Honestly.
Well, it's obviously that, but they could do like, see how there's a timer there,
Yeah.
and both of them could have fought.
Or it could be a maze game to where, like, the red team and the blue team have to guide each other through the maze, and, like...
It's almost 12 o'clock.
Okay, we're gonna get this... There's, like, 2 more things, and then we're gonna... We're recording this really late at night.
I just want to play Marvel Rivals.
And I just want content for the channel. Subscribe so we can break his Marvel Rival addiction.
Subscribe so I can have a...
More Marvel Rival, in-game currency.
Porn.
You couldn't look that up. How much Shoe Storm is on your phone?
None. There's nothing on my phone. Besides photos of me, my
Gross.
family.
Even grosser.
How's that work? How's that gross?
Just it's gross. I deem it to be gross.
Sentimental.
You don't have
Okay,
that?
next slide.
Yeah. I think they're gonna kill each other. Or the son's gonna sacrifice him, or the mom's gonna sacrifice herself.
It would probably be the mom.
Yeah, because
doesn't
she's
have
old.
much
She ain't got
time.
nothing going for her.
Yeah.
I mean, she already survived the Korean War.
I'm gonna die.
Remember, Mom? You used to play gongi with bullets back during the war. By the way, the Korean War, she was a child. So she had to be, and the Korean War took place in the 50s. How fucking old is this actor? Or this woman? I thought she was in her 50s, but no.
She's actually young.
She
IRL. IRL, yeah.
She is old. How about that coochie coughs up dust whenever she queers? She's a good actor. I enjoy her acting.
she's a good girl.
She also has that knife in her hairpin, though. Do you think she's gonna stab somebody? And if so, where is she gonna stab them?
In the balls.
I will. If somebody gets stabbed in the balls in the Squid Game, I will buy you an Elite Trainer box. No cap.
There ain't no Pokemon cards.
I will buy an ETB off of Amazon.
Ew, no.
Why?
Don't buy it online.
Why? You don't want Obsidian Flames?
Don't buy it.
Surging Sparks?
Don't buy it online.
1999 base set?
They don't even have an ETB of that.
Hold an alternate unit. We'll see. I have the portal gun from Rick and... Actually, no, we're digressing again. I think in this scene is like... Oh, shit. And he's going to look up to his mom. And the camera's going to show her having a red ball. And, by the way, poor Benson. They have his balls.
Yeah, those aren't gumballs. They're not edible. Look
They,
at the size.
They look like pool balls.
Yeah, probably.
They're probably the same material as a billiard.
A billiard.
Well, 31 minutes. Let's wrap this up. And the last scene. Clearly...
Do you think they're doing another vote to get out? Would they even be able to... Would they be willing to do that after they killed a lot of their men?
Well, like, this is how I see it. Okay, the contestants and the staff are sort of the same rank, because looking through if you look through the eyes of the VIPs, like imagine sitting in your like weird little Squid Game viewing room, because I assume that like they got to use like a VPN or some sort of a private server. By the way, if we were sponsored by Turbo or NordVPN, this would be an amazing ad spot for
Hey
it.
guys, sponsor it.
We're sponsored by ABM because
We're
ABM.
by killing ourselves.
No, not Soko Shimbutsu. That's when you yourself mummify. No seppuku. No honorable suicide. But yeah, through the players and the guards, not through the players and the guards, through the eyes of the VIP, watching the rebellion was like, oh holy shit, they're getting at it. The players are revolting. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter if they do a vote or not, because it's just entertainment.
For them?
Yeah, I think. No, what do you think is in those boxes? But what are your 3 predictions? Give me 3 items that are in this box, and be serious. Don't say dildos, lube, and lotion.
Dildos, lube, and lotion.
I think it's their vest and like a knife.
I don't think it's a vest. I don't think it might be a knife, maybe a weapon of some sort. But maybe food, possibly. Or maybe
They could be bento boxes, or the Korean equivalent.
They would not be bento boxes. Bento boxes are big.
They're big boxes. Look at this guard's ass, and look at the box. Against that guard's dump truck of an ass, I would fuck that guard. Yeah, real hard, raw. In the bathroom of the Squid Game facility, specifically the stall where Thanos got stabbed at.
I think that. What if that was a dude? And you've just been talking about a dude.
I don't care. We're all inclusive in this channel, except for Pepsi drinkers. Get the fuck out. Just kidding. I love you. No homo, bro. But what do you think? Do you think it's like their meal? Because like I don't think it's their like the food that they give them, because like the floor is not like
Yes,
that tile
the
floor.
Yeah, the tile. The floor. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stab you.
The floor.
I'm gonna go to Squid Game, and and if you're there, I'm gonna push you during red light, green light. I'm gonna do a Thanos.
And I'll fall, and then they won't shoot me because they think I'm dead.
No, I'm pretty sure they have biometric life sensors. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, so final thought. Do you think it's food or weapons? I think it's weapons.
I think yeah. There would probably be better if it would.
Yeah.
Like, it would make more sense.
Do you know I saw on either it was Reddit or YouTube Shorts where there's a theory that during the game, like the team versus team, like the the red versus blue sort of game what's gonna be going on. Everybody's just gonna say fuck that and go after Giyun, and it's gonna be like a manhunt style game.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Because Giyun's the protagonist, and the world just out one. Giyun, 45 years old, worked at Dragon Motors, was fired after a strike. Didn't he work at a fried chicken place too?
I have no idea.
I swear to God. I swear
to be poetic though.
I swear to God, if the boxes have fried chicken in them, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. It's like,
we better watch this shit together. I already know that we are.
oh yeah,
Probably.
I'm buying a bottle of soju, and we're gonna drink it. You're 21.
By the time it comes out.
But yeah, I'll have enough money for some soju.
Do you think? Guys,
No, I
live
don't think.
Squid Game reaction.
We don't have enough.
Squid Game.
Okay. 36 minutes. Fuck.
Alright, what's the next
Guard number 11 sneaking around. She's gonna go rogue. She's gonna do her own thing.
I think I'm gonna plow her.
I think. Hold on. I think.
I'm gonna plow her.
No. Since the last trailer we heard, we saw a baby crying. I think the mom's going to die, and she's going to adopt the baby.
She already's got her own child.
It's dead in North Korea. It's sitting in a mass grave in a Korean workers' camp. They betrayed the party. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Because laughing at Juche is a serious offense. By the way, do you think she drinks on the job? I don't. Because you see her...
She almost got molested.
Yeah. You know, maybe that's why she takes prescription pills and just chugs a bottle of soju in her van. Yeah. So, in the next slide, we have this. That the Marshal. What do you think the Marshal's going to do? I think he's going to do an Irish jig and dance around and say, "School Korea, I'm going to go to Ireland."
I think he'd be like...
I want him to get shot. I think he was just so arrogant in the second season.
I don't remember who that is.
I don't know either. Now we have our main guy, Police Dude.
Police dude!
Police Dude.
Let's go.
Do you think he's going to kill the sea captain? Like, after all these years, 3 years of helping me try to find the island, you've been hurting me? He's gonna kill the sea captain. The old grizzled sea captain.
I think he's...
Stop playing Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. This isn't Jujutsu Kaisen.
Stop playing Jujutsu Kaisen.
This isn't
But yeah,
Jujutsu.
what are your thoughts on the whole and do you think on the whole thing, or do you think he's gonna take or find the escape hatch that they're gonna escape, or where they ship off the organs?
I think he's gonna help them take them down. I think.
But how do you think he's gonna get on the island?
Was it stated that this is the last season?
There's gonna be like an American one, and there's probably gonna be a season focusing on the front man.
I doubt that. I feel like if season 3 were maybe 2 more seasons, like season 3, season 4, But I feel like this would be a good concluder. You know, they tried to rise up, it failed, but maybe this is the redemption. You know?
Well, do you think the front man is going to? I think his brother, the detective, is going to like bring him back to the light, like how Luke brought Vader back to the light. Spoilers for a movie that came out in 1983. Yeah.
Maybe either that or he kills him.
Brother against brother. Brother, help me!
Oh, my brother.
No, I was doing Lion King. You're doing Star Wars.
All I wanted to do Star Wars.
Oh.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Don't make me kill you!
I gooned to your wife.
You know, you know, there's a theory that like Luke is actually Obi-Wan's child because Padme and I'm gonna be Cloak right now.
She's 16.
I wanna sick Cloak and Emma Frost. Stop distracting me with Emma Frost. Leave a like if you want Emma Frost to have more realistic jiggle physics. Stop, Lucas. Stop. You're in pre-goon mode. Stop it. Next thing. This is guard number 11. I think she's gonna fuck some shit. That's not... Yeah, that is. She's gonna fuck some shit up. I think. Do you think she's gonna fuck some shit up? I think she's gonna get revenge on the organ harvesters. He's not chiming in. So, last image. Here's a more better shot of the room. Do you think that's the lobby still? What else? Oh, the VIPs. We're getting some new VIPs. Okay. Because I think they are knives. Because that door looks like a knife. Or it's an upside down cross that somebody sneezed when they were painting it. But anyway, we'll do a review when it gets close. But like I said, we're filming this when it's late. You got the VIPs. The ending is sort of a little off. We're sort of improvising it. But do you think the VIPs are going to get justice? Do you think Gi-hoon is going to make? Do you think Gi-hoon is going to make the VIPs regret being VIPs? Lucas, no.
I think Gi-hoon is gonna make them regret being VIPs.
Or Gi-hoon's gonna capture them. By the way. A lady VIP. God, I want to be her guard.
I think she's Indian.
What? I said lady. Not... What does her being Indian have to do with the fact that she's a woman?
Luna Snow.
Luna Snow. Who's one? Actually, nah. I'm not going to get into it. This is a Squid Game video, not Marvel video. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. I am going to end the video. Lucas is going to play Marvel Rivals, and I'm going to go home and drink some Genki Con sake. Genki Con! Tastes like melons.
Hey guys, bye.
Bye.
I'm Lucas.